this here. Should be fine. Everything's fine. All right, here we go. Hey guys, how are we doing today? Don't worry about anything that just happened. I'm just here to catch you guys up on what happened in the last video. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, right?
Yeah, you got it, man.
Yeah. So basically, we killed a lot of people. We snuck around a bunch, stole a lot of priceless valuables, and yeah, that basically sums it up.
Mention that you did it with no powers.
Oh yeah, I also did it with no powers, like no special abilities and stuff. Seriously though, I hope all of you enjoy this video and that all of you have a good rest of your day. Here we go, the final part of our adventure. Alright, we finally made it to Kaldwin's Bridge. Our next stop is Sokolov's house, and if we're lucky, he'll have information on where the Lord Regent is hiding. And in case you missed it, he's the reason we're in this mess. Anyways, let's try and find Sokolov, shall we? I made my way up a couple flights onto a roof and attempted to do some parkour. Yeah, that didn't go too well, did it? Somehow, after swimming across the lake, I actually managed to find Samuel? Why is he here? Is this where I started? I'm so confused. I'm getting sidetracked. And it's all your fault, Samuel. Just kidding, I love you. Eventually though, I made my way up to the main part of Kaldwin's Bridge, taking out a couple of guards with their own power source. Nice. I then was able to make my way up a couple more stairs and make my way into Sokolov's house. Alright, let's just walk in and oh, there's guards everywhere. I should have expected that, shouldn't I? It's okay though, I am a master assassin after all. I used a glass bottle to distract the guards so I could sneak past, knocked out another guard, and slowly but surely made my way higher and higher into Sokolov's house. At one point though, I did get caught. It didn't go great and they ended up turning on the alarm. After that though, I managed to find a little place to hide and it was all good. Like nothing ever happened. Once they lost track of me, I went upstairs stealing some goodies, and then I made my way up a set of metal stairs and spotted Sokolov. I'm surprised he's actually here, considering how long it took me to get here. Let's see if we can't get him back to the Pound Pits pub with us.
Celestial alignment. As
Well, I guess knocking him out and just dragging him there works too.
What is this?
It's me. I don't know.
I don't have... Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal.
After saving a poor girl who was being experimented on, what the hell, Sokolov, I carried him back to the boat. I may have struggled a little bit bringing him back, but in the end we still did it. Oh shit! Oh no. He just fell. Let's get out of here, Sam. Once me and Sam were back, he told us that we would be keeping Sokolov in a cell in the old kennel. Deserved, honestly. And then I proceeded to go to sleep. It's been a long day.
Corvo.
What? Oh. Oh, it's my demonic daughter. Great. Creepy motherfucker.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Once I was done talking to my quote-unquote daughter, we went and gave Sokolov a little wake-up call, let's say.
you're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Let's see if the rats are the rats? This isn't Borderlands. Let's see if the rats are hungry.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not rats. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle.
After talking to Sokolov, I was rudely interrupted by Mr. Pendleton outside.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
Sure, man. Okay, I think that's enough chit-chat for the rest of the episode. Let's get into the mission. We're going to be going to the Boyle's last party to take out Lady Boyle. Once we arrived, Sam explained to me that there was some pretty serious security around here. What is that? I have to sneak around that? Are you kidding me? Alright, I can already tell this isn't going to go well. Once me and Sam were done talking, I sneakily went up the staircase passing a few guards, but then I was faced with a dilemma. I can try and sneak past 2 guards to get to the other side of the area, or I could try to go up over a bridge where that thing was patrolling. I think I'm gonna take my chances with sneaking past the guards, honestly.
And that's a crime? Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing and they had one of their, you know. The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed,
And they thought she was a witch.
What was that?
see something?
Oh no!
Okay.
There, you know.
The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed,
And they thought she was a witch.
So I snuck past the guards with varying success and made my way just a little bit closer to the Boyle party. Once I was just that little bit closer, the zone became neutral. Nice. All I have to do now is try to blend in. So what did I do? I walked up to a random stranger and listened in to their conversation, like a normal human being.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe anymore.
What the hell are you wearing? Turns out she lost her invitation, so I can steal that. Also, yeah, I have no idea what she's wearing. It's kind of freaky. So I picked up the invitation, gave it to the doorman, and bam, just like that, I'm in, boys and girls. All right, I guess I can just go in now. I opened the door and was immediately told to put away my weapons. Great, I don't think this is gonna be easy. I don't need my weapons to do my job. As I explored and started talking to the guests at the party, I found a fellow ally who was willing to give me some information.
I know your purpose here tonight, and how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again.
And now that I'm looking back at this, I honestly thought that this was her husband and he just wanted to keep her safe, but after doing a little bit of research online, I figured out that this was actually her stalker. So, yeah, I'm sorry for the choices I'm about to make. Anyways, as soon as me and the stalker were done talking, I headed up the stairs and managed to find a note talking about which Mrs. Boyle is our target. Apparently her name is Lydia Boyle, and she'll be wearing a black dress. Okay, all I have to do now is find her without getting caught. Instead of going back from the way I came in, I went out to the balcony because too many guards were gathered around me. And once I was outside, I hopped down from the balcony and entered the front entrance like nothing ever happened. Once I got back into the mansion, the guards were still a little bit mad at me about trespassing, so I immediately took one out as soon as I entered. Then I headed straight for Lady Boyle just to do this.
Indeed, I believe so.
God fucking shit. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Okay, this time I actually hit Lady Boyle with the sleep dart, and once she was unconscious, I picked her up and started heading for the cellar, though there were a few minor hiccups. Shit! I don't know where the cellar is. This isn't fair. This is unfair. Ah. I did not kill her. Don't come down here. When I found who I thought was her husband, I dropped Lady Boyle off, and honestly guys, I'm just hoping and praying nothing bad happens to her. Although now I might have bigger problems on my hands. Oh, so you aren't gonna stay in the... Oh, okay. You're just gonna go... Shut the hell up! That man just got his love of his life. Escaped to Samuel's boat. Oh, well that was easier than I expected. Turns out I can just exit through this door and swim out through the sewers. Cool. Although I did kind of, sort of, maybe fail to swim several times. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he saw me. Oh. I might die. Even if I die and have to do this again, just cut that out. Act like I actually did it first try. Eventually though, I made it to Samuel's boat and we got the frick out of that horrid place. Back at base, I had an important conversation with Havelock. What could it be about? Hey guys.
Everything we have done, everything that you have done, has served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo. Vulnerable. And now everything is in place to strike at him. We're one step from the throne.
One man, one beating heart, is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to the brink of ruin.
It is simple, but it will be far from easy. The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached an all-time high. He has lost the support of the Overseers, the Parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology. So at Dunwall Tower...
So what you're saying is, if we overthrew him, everyone would be happy. Alright, now's our time to strike. It's time to end this for good. Let's go assassinate the Lord Regent and get Emily on the throne. I still don't really know why we want her on the throne, but I'm just going with it. After chatting with Havelock, I went and talked to Piero to get the Boot Stealth 2 upgrade and the Bolt Capacity 2 upgrade. Now that we're prepared for our mission, let's go talk to Sam and head out.
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of my...
Not really.
Long past.
I'm scared. You're right. Let's go. I still love that mask, bro. Here we are, Dunwall Tower, where it all began. Let's get rid of the Lord Regent once and for all. As soon as Sam and I finished talking, I hopped off the boat, swam for a bit, and started climbing my way up. There was only one problem, a seemingly impossible jump that I attempted over and over and over. Eventually, after trying this jump for over 5 minutes straight, I gave up and used an ability. I know, that's against the rules, but I literally couldn't progress otherwise, and I want to finish this game for you guys. So yeah, I broke the rule. Deal with it. Once I made it up the metal balcony, I ran past one of those pylons with absolutely zero difficulty at all and took out the power source. After that, I ran up a couple more stairs, listened in on 2 guards having a conversation, and once they stopped talking, I decided to strike.
Here you are. Behind him. Clear the line.
And a few seconds later, another guard came down, but I just walked right past him. It's almost too easy. After sneaking past a couple more guards, I made my way to the exit, opened the door with the key I'd stolen earlier, and just like that, I was out. Now, I just have to make my way all the way up to the tower. Idiots.
Dunwall Tower personnel, remain on post until you receive further orders.
How did you see that? You're cheating, everything's cheating. Ow! Surprisingly, I was able to run past literally every single enemy, not without consequences, and made it to a room with a crank wheel in it. Not sure why this is here, but I guess I'll turn it. So, I turned the crank, opened a little doohickey, and escaped the swarm of guards that were still on my tail. Since I was underwater though, the guards lost sight of me, and I finally reached Dunwall Tower. Once inside, I eavesdropped on a conversation between the Lord Regent and his goons. Little did he know everything was not secure on the grounds. I went to the door on the right, which opened into a hallway, and picked up the Dunwall Tower kitchen key. Then I went deeper, walked past a couple more guards, and managed to climb up onto some pipes. Although I did get a tad bit sidetracked because apparently there's a torturer in Dunwall Tower, and I thought, why not go take him out? Surely it'll be easy, right? What the fuck is wrong with you, bruh? Ah, hell no, man. Ah, hell no. What the hell, man? He's not dead, guys. I swear, I hit him with the sleep one. Okay. Shit. Thank you. Holy good lord, taking that guy down was a pain in the ass. Let's get back to the main task at hand, shall we? Once the torturer was dead, I retraced my steps, took a left instead of a right, and entered a spacious room with 2 more guards. I need to get up those stairs to complete this mission. How should I tackle this? Uh-oh.
Huh?
The hell? Oh, heck no, man. What the fuck, man? Oh. Okay, well, I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. Let's try that again. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Huh?
Nice. We snuck past the guards and made it up the stairs. Now all I have to do is get to where the Lord Regent is. Just gotta get absolutely destroyed by a pylon. And bam! Here we are. It's time for your reign to end, Mr. Regent. Oh wait, that's just a sleep dart.
Checking out.
Okay, yeah, a little bit of a lame assassination, but hey, at least it's over. Let's get out of here with my tiny amount of health remaining. If I land on that, I'll live. Alright, somehow I didn't die from that fall. Just gonna exit the building and, oh my god.
Look out, you got someone skulking around. Oh, I'll find you.
Damn it. What the? Get around!
Oh, no! Ah, damn it. Oh my god, they missed. What a bum. What an absolute bum. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. My health is so low. Jump! Too easy. Hey, Samuel. I did it. Phew, that was probably the hardest mission yet. Let's go back home, Sam. Once we were back at the Hound Piss pub, I talked to Samuel a little bit. He's my boy. Something weird. It's been too easy. I feel like there's gonna be a twist. And then I greeted Mr. Pendleton and Havelock and told them the good news.
Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Caldwell, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
She'll need higher
Hell yeah.
court protocol and cosmology, of course.
Hey, I knew there was gonna be a twist, bro. What? Hey, oh,
Of course not.
he's
No.
gone somewhere
I
else.
just think I should have a central role.
Okay.
She
I
trusts
got my eye on you. Once Pierre was done scaring the absolute shit out of me, I walked up to my room and then, yep, I got drugged. I fucking knew it! I know it! I got drugged.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked.
I know it.
Profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
Mother trucker.
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me and it was all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that.
Sam, you're the goat!
Raft, and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses.
Good news though, I wasn't fully poisoned because Samuel only gave me half the dose. That's my boy. Then I woke up on a boat floating through the flooded district, and then suddenly a few masked figures appeared out of thin air. What the hell is even happening here? And then just a few minutes after being drugged, I got knocked out again. When I came to, I was startled by a little rat. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm just trapped now. Awesome. Well, I guess it's just you and me, little rat. Psych, I'm getting the hell out of here. Too bad I had to use a power to escape, though. They couldn't have just made my cell a little bit higher to the ceiling. Once I was out of my cell, I did some epic parkour, as you can tell by the noise I made. And then I stabbed a couple of dudes, as you would. I then made a grossly untrue statement. In fact, I haven't died a single time. Don't fact check that. You shouldn't need to. You should just believe me. And swim my way closer to Dowd's base, climbing up onto a roof and then dropping down into a flooded warehouse. I then turned a crank, unlocking a shortcut I could use later. Then I stumbled across a group of vanishing dudes. These guys were annoying as hell to kill, especially because once they're really close to dying, they just vanish and then reappear in a completely different place. And you're scared. But once they were dead, I opened the door leading to the central Rudd shore and continued my journey. And by continue my journey, I mean run past literally every enemy because I have zero skill. I also had a weirdly wholesome moment while running away from some of my enemies. Get through the fucking... Badass. Dumbass. Get through the window. Dumbass. Dumbass. I can't get through the window. Okay, he just pulled me through. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. Once I was through that stupid window, I went through yet another window and made my way inside. Alright, Dowd should be somewhere around here. Just gotta sneak past a couple of these assassins. Once I snuck my way past most of the assassins, I spotted him. Dowd, the man who knocked me out and sent me to rot in a cell. It's time to take my revenge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And now we fight a duel that no two others could fight against the ticking of the clock.
Yeah, okay. The first couple of tries didn't go too well, but eventually I got the hang of it and completely destroyed him. You suck at this. I'm not gonna cap. Unsurprisingly though, like all the other assassins, he just teleported away as I was getting close to killing him. Eventually though, I did find him, and I feel like I redeemed myself with this moment right here.
I asked for my life when I killed your empress and took her daughter. Something broke inside me. Now I see the design on the back of your hand. The mark of the outsider himself. And I remember all I've done. The years of waiting for the right moment to step forward from an alley and drive a knife between the ribs of some noble. All the money exchanging hands. from one rich bastard or another. Killing for one of them 1 year, then being paid to kill him in return the next. But what have I accomplished? More than you have, or much less. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing, so my life is in your hands. And you but expect it.
That's right, I spared him, the man who ordered the assassins to kill my wife. I'm not gonna just snoop to his level and kill him, because that wouldn't have fixed anything. Let's just get out of here, shall we? After stumbling around for a while, how do I get down there? I finally found a way out and used Dowd's key to access the gateward tunnel. And that tunnel led to another area full of broken holes and a chair. And as I was continuing my journey, I found a man rambling to himself. Surely he's a decent fellow, right? What? What the? I then made my way to the Red Shore Gate. It's full of those things. And after getting absolutely destroyed the first few times, I decided I should probably take it slow and sneak around these guys. You know it's bad when I'm happy about getting through a window. And after sneaking around those things, I pulled a lever which opened a gate, climbed up a chain, then jumped down and entered the service exit. Then, as soon as I thought I was done with the sewers, the game was like, wanna see me do it again? Once I was in the sewer, I was greeted by a couple of river crusts. Yes, that's their actual name, very fitting. And as I was making my way deeper and deeper into the sewer, I eventually came across... Oh god, it's Granny Rags. Not again.
There's my love.
I'm not your love.
Are you ready to help get slack?
No.
Granny has some birthday gifts.
I don't want your birthday gifts.
Saving them up in case you ever came back.
No, I'm good. After Granny Rags was done doing her supervillain speech, I stabbed her in the face and... Oh.
Don't let her kill me! You can have it.
She just turned into a bunch of...
Kill her with a sword. Not with a sword, you can't.
You can't kill me, but I can kill you.
What the hell?
It's the
Now Granny is going to kill you.
The secret is in the cameo, just a piece from an old necklace, understand?
Oh, I guess I just placed that in there.
It works best if I boil you alive. Any chance you'll hop in the pot theory?
No. I just put your thing in there. Ow. You're dead, son. Once Granny Rags was taken care of, I talked to Slackjaw, and he was able to give me the key to get out of the sewer. Thank God. I never want to go in a sewer again. Once the door out was open, I broke a couple of wooden planks and started swimming my way out. Eventually, the sewer opened up, and I was able to see a sewer gate. I'm finally free. And wait a minute, I'm somehow back at the Hound Pits pub? My luck's really turning around after facing Granny Rags. Once I was back in the Hound Pits pub, I spotted a woman trying to open a fortified door. Has something happened to our home while we were away? Why do we need to have this fortified? To answer these questions, I decided to talk to her.
I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream.
My god. They killed about everyone I knew. Can't believe I was tricked into helping these people all along. At least my boy Samuel is still alive though, and there are a few friendly faces around. And then is when I realized this.
Phone is safe when a man is...
They already took it over! Yep, they already took over the entirety of the Hound Pits pub. I need to find Havelock and end this mess. So, once I was done talking to Cecilia, I snuck around a little bit and then decided I gotta go fast. Ow! And that didn't turn out too well. Eventually though, I did manage to make it to the second level and was able to talk to Callisto.
With them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe.
I will, and then shoot off the flare. I don't know why she couldn't have just shot off the flare herself, but okay. Once we were done talking, I hopped down from the tower and met up with Samuel to go confront Havelock. Okay, here we are at the final level of the game. This one is pretty tough because there are literally guards every 10 feet I walk, and there are giant spotlight towers that will spot you immediately if you don't deactivate their power sources first. Also, even if you do manage to get to the doors leading in, for some reason, you must use a supernatural power to get through. Yep, it's gonna be pretty tough. So let's just get to it, shall we?
What was that?
You're joking.
Oh!
So yeah, my first few attempts did not go very well, and they were more just trying to get a good feel of the area. Eventually though, after a couple of attempts, I was able to get rid of the shock pylon and make my way on top to kill some of the harder to reach guards. Bro's taking a leak right now. Huh? Also, while I was up there, I spotted a little opening. I wonder where that could lead. Once I was in the little hole, I climbed up a little bit and was able to deactivate both of the shock traps that would lead to the main doors. Nice. Now all I have to do is go around and... oh. Yeah, remember earlier when I was talking about literally needing to use a supernatural power for this part? I did kind of end up using one, but... once I was through, I took out a guard and stuck around to the lifeboat access, which was also connected to another area of the fortress, which allowed me to go even further and take out another shock trap. Now that that trap was taken care of, I stuck around the remaining guards, making my way higher and higher and higher and higher. Do we need all these stairs? Holy shit! Eventually, I came across Havelock just mumbling to himself, not even knowing that I was present. It's time to end this.
Callista, the nursemaid. Get her. Ejected from the academy. Samuel, the youth.
Okay, that was kind of anticlimactic, but we still did it, alright? We're still victorious in the end. After taking out Havelock, I opened the door and greeted my daughter for the first time in a long while.
Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
Is that all you care about? They don't care that I'm alive? And then what follows after this is a few cutscenes talking about the prologue of the game, which I will just let play for you guys to enjoy. So all in all, I hope all of you enjoyed this video, and it took a very long time to make, and I really do hope all of you have a good rest of your day, and you enjoyed the video. I get to see what I look like.
And protecting her from those who seek to exploit her.
Damn, I'm kind of sexy though.
You watched and listened.
Bro, she doesn't know what she's doing. It should be me. Actually, it should be Samuel, because he's the goat. There we go. This was really fun. Before making this video, I wasn't really interested in this game. I like barely played it, and it was like the graphics turned me off from playing it. But that was a good experience. Like, the story was good. But yeah, this game was pretty good. I hope all of you enjoyed. And if you have any suggestions on challenges or games that you want me to play, I'm open to them. That's gonna do it for this video. Hope all of you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hope all of you have a good day, and bye! I just wanted to show you guys something, in case you didn't believe that I didn't use any powers. Besides blink when I had to. Bam. Look at that achievement. Only 3% of people have that. That's crazy. Finish the game without purchasing any supernatural powers or enhancements, besides blink, because I did use blink a couple of times. But I just wanted to show you guys that, in case you didn't believe me at all. I'll see you guys later. Hope you have a good one.